Try and get some attention, no response. G2 playing very patiently here, but it will be the play towards window. They have already caused those rotations to come in. Heretics working their way up now. Still 3 players from the defending side of G2, waiting patiently. Mixwell wants in, and he gets in. Takes down AvovA. Ardiis there, but there are trades until Ardiis just about goes down. It leaves it in the hands of like PIT. In the hands of paTiTek. And now PIT's disconnected. paTiTek needs to live. You could see Heretics wanting that pick there. Isolate the player, but where's the spike? Just about recovered. Oh, no. Oh, the timing. PIT just gets it right. Those sound cues giving away the game, and nieSoW now left in a dire scenario. 10 seconds, isolates one, but 10 HP. He has to find the fight. And PIT, he's waiting, but he might just have some trouble coming his way. PIT's still alive, but for how long? He holds his nerve. The veteran from Counter-Strike. The man brought in to fix NIP after their terrible streak back in Counter-Strike.
We like that.
Okay, nothing too fancy about this from Heretics, looking to potentially get a plant. You can see the utility is down, is pretty manic, but no kills have been acquired just yet. PIT's still present on the site. You're going to see the information flowing. Ardiis, right place, right time, right sort of spray. Finds AvovA, and this is a good shutdown from G2. Staying calm in this sort of mayhem is going to at least get them the round here. Whether it be clean is down to loWel and how much damage he could do.
Let's see, we've still got 3 members of G2 training through the defensive spawn, so davidp and PIT, got to be careful here not to give anything away too early. Wait for all the reinforcements to come through. Yeah, everybody's in position now. Yeah,
it's time to go now. Throw down that last bit of utility. Try and maybe tip the scales in your favor, because it's going to be all through lamps. Look at them, 3 players there. Nukkye's already got 1. PIT's gone and fallen. Uh-oh, this is going terribly wrong. And now they have to keep pushing. They have to force forward. Ardiis and paTiTek in combination. Ardiis just trying to spray him wildly, pre-firing everything. But it's loWel left alive. 1 on the defuse, and it's going to be Ardiis with 3. Beautiful retake from G2. They're being held back by utility for now. Ultimate being popped, trying to utilize utility to maybe make up for the lack of weaponry, but for now, PIT's still going to keep them at arm's length. 1 HP, barely alive. davidp called in to help out. They are being mowed down, though. Ardiis, he's not messing around anymore. This man is angry. And pAura, your last one alive. Incredible performance on map 1, but here with just the Ghost, unable to do too much, but PIT was 1 HP, and there's a rifle now recovered. Half. A shield to play with. Okay, pAura, show me what you're made of. Spike is loose, and Ardiis has the angle. Ardiis is turning up here, ladies and gents. That gets a bit worrying, but still, that was a very light buy from Heretics, at least for this round. And again, the constant back and forth of that shower controller is such a pivotal place on this map, but Mixwell taking matters into his own hands. Aggression through a short, while double stacking towards shower here. paTiTek will get the attention, but there is another player present.
What's the utility being traded back and forth there over showers? The Aldo comes through now. Pat actually still close. nieSoW does trade out, but Ardiis re-swings on that.
Wait, pAura's just threaded the needle.
What?
pAura got around while Mixwell was backing towards lamps. Nice play from Mixwell to keep control. That could have gone a little bit more dicey, but it opens up a chance for loWel to maybe get a plant from this. See if he gets it down in time. It does look like it was denied. Nice work with utility coming out from G2 to try and buy time. There was a moment, a lapse of judgment for a second that opened up that opportunity. And now the second bite at the cherry. loWel this time drawing out more utility. Still 40 seconds on the board. And no one making the push just yet. loWel is joined by AvovA, so they do have at least that cross covered. And AvovA's going to start leering out. He's going to have a little bit of a walk here.
30
and if they can
seconds
isolate that player on the site, if they can kill davidp, it could be game on. And it is going to be the swing, and it's a clean kill. Uh-oh, sometimes this can get a little sketchy. Spike now safely to be planted. The flank is coming in, but it's both angles. Similar positioning now on the retake for PIT and Mixwell. And there's PIT to find 1, but AvovA.
Ultimate online.
Ultimate is available. No subtlety needs to be had here, but bides the time. A 1v2.
I know exactly.
Now they 100% know where he is. But how does he play this outright? The time is still ticking. You can hear the ultimate coming in. He's on the spike. Mixwell's going to try and take the fight. AvovA needs to play this right, and he might have just made enough of a mistake, but the time is going to be everything. They should have enough to get the defuse.
Yeah, I'm not sure about swinging straight out there. Again, just the timing wasn't perfect in terms of responding to what G2 were giving them, but right now, I mean, we know what the win conditions are for G2, and they're absolutely showing that.
Okay, paTiTek, the first bit of contact to be made. No player spotted until now. Bit of a tag on the cross, but Ardiis just blocks him from the air. Nukkye, say goodnight. That was a little rough around the edges, and Mixwell styling on him now. That's just unfair behavior. AvovA and nieSoW, the last two alive. Awkward timing, and Mixwell is making statements here. 3 kills again. This guy's on a mission. He will drag his team across the finish line if he has to, but nieSoW now left in the 1v3. Spike completely contained by the opposing side. Willing to take the reveal at this point, as you can see. Pit is closing in little by little. A little bit of a tag done, ensuring position is still there. And that Spike, again, is going to be in the worst position possible. 3, 2, 1. Pit, where you at? There he is. You know, placing themselves up at the top there, but looking at the buy here, it's nieSoW who can make the difference. Ultimate is online, so maybe you could do something with it. Mixwell again. This guy is doing so much work for G2. Welcome to the Mixwell show, and he wants more. He's going on this one. This is to prove a point. This is just filthy work from the man. Spike's now theirs. That is his to hold on to.
Yeah, and I mean, they can hold on to this right now. Boombot comes through. Fault line sent out by davidp as well. Mixwell just going to send some bullets through. Actually, he may be getting caught off guard with the oh my word. pAura tried to follow him through the TP, but they didn't get the spike.
How many? How many people? Don't feed Mixwell. Do not make him come online. All right, thank you. Thank you, Pit. Get the last one.
He's basically...
Here.
When it comes to, you know, the high end of EU Valorant, they need to show up here and get a couple of rounds on the board. This would instantly maintain that mentality. There's going to be a nice little pick to start off with. That's the first freebie they've really had. I don't think they've had a clean entry at any point here.
No. It's off the back of the ultimate usage over there. Mixwell actually pushing all the way through. nieSoW ready for it. And again, he was the player for Heretics. pAura on the other side of the map as well. Neural Theft gets popped. Going to give the information all the way over to Heretics.
And how often do we see davidp doing that push? It is very characterized. They know this, but Pit's on the site. He needs to maintain position. If he can play this right, maybe catch one off guard. Gives away the position now. Truly noted, he is alone. Ardiis is still pretty far away, and he's going to have 3 players on the site at the very least. Overwhelmed. Heretics might be finding their first here. 5 standing and barely any damage back to them. Ardiis is pretty good, but this might be a little bit beyond his reach here.
Yeah. Sky Smoke comes through again. pAura swings on it. Another Prime Gaming flawless. davidp now drifting back over. He's actually going to use it to clear out lamps. Mixwell going to take a lot of damage down to 30 HP.
That's a pretty good start here. It does give them the ground to now take. You can see them flooding in towards lamps. Gonna get up close, gonna get personal. loWel needs to get that plant and get it clean. It does seem as though that is the case. We're in a 5v5 close plant until then. The wall goes down, and so does G2, leaving just Pit alive, and suddenly Heretics are online. They need a buffer. 2 rounds, I still don't think it's enough. And now they've over-rotated again. They've posted up Pit. These rotations are just
Pit's
madness.
going as well.
What is going on here for G2? A horrific misread is what's just happened. Heretics get to walk the site for free. There better be a plan for this retake that is going to be incredible. You could see the intention at least coming through with the Hunter's Fury from Ardiis, but it's pAura to find 2. Already disaster strikes as pAura's in the spawn. He knows where they are now. This retake has got no legs to it.
No, and look how deep Heretics are able to move with all of that time and space that pAura has gained by pushing through to the defensive spawn and finding those kills. loWel can post up in elbow. Everybody else playing so deep away from the spike here.
Yeah, they're
look at the utility lineups.
They are ready to go. Nukkye's just got gun out playing at least a little bit of contact, but it's going to be paTiTek. You got to go for it. No reason not to at this point. No one's offering you anything up. And, well, it looks like he's decided to try and cut his losses, but it is going to be a very similar scenario to what we just saw.
Hold the fort. AvovA dropping out a window with pAura. pAura did take the TP, and actually, T2 in response going to send 4 all the way through to showers.
Yeah, there's 1 Sage here for now, and that's about it. Now, loWel's going to be at least smoked out for now. A bit of safety for him to operate under, even without the vision. It is going to be onto the flank coming in now. Let's see how that breach plays out. It will be probably a kill, I imagine. No, patience being shown. Look at the flank. Get to short. I have to see this flank coming in from davidp. It's going to find pAura. That opens up a huge potential now. Problems for Heretics. So many angles to deal with, and they have no safety to play from anymore. loWel and nieSoW backs in. They are not going to get a step through here. Pit does die, but look at the time. It is ticking.
A couple of members of G2, very, very low HP. Pat down to about 90, so definitely doable here, but they need to find a kill or 2 in the next 5 seconds to make this realistic.
No single peeks coming. Oh, wait, they lined up. nieSoW now in the 1v2, but he has to find 2 individual players. They can just hide away as Ardiis fades away, and G2 get the pistol round in their favor. Yes and no, there are
pAura.
players present. Yeah, and pAura's in a decent enough spot that could have done some work there, but as said, they are on. The spike is down. They are at least going to get a post-plant with 5 alive here. G2, a little bit of trouble from the utility there. You could see Ardiis finding AvovA. And again, keep in mind that yes, you are seeing pistols in the kill feed, but it is Ardiis just trying to save and build up that bank, showing that prowess. Is nieSoW the last one alive? Trying to get another. Hold on. There we go. Ardiis keeping things safe, under control, double digits now achieved. To start with, nieSoW could be in trouble as well. Look at this contact play coming up. Mixwell straight on it, does the dance, and well, he's just going to find death at the end of it. G2 with a absolutely belting start.
I mean, the risk of going further forward just to get an extra couple of yards out of the owl drone. The reason nieSoW's caught off guard there. Now, Heretics, pAura, big swing and a miss from him. Pat will find him, so 3v5 now. AvovA. Pat's just sneaking through the smoke.
I mean, he's a bit of a smoke criminal, but he does get caught eventually. And now we do see the nade coming through. That should land, do potentially some damage. No, it actually doesn't, excuse me. That just went a little short on it. Nukkye and loWel trying to do something on the way back, but this post-plant looks pretty good. I like the fact that Mixwell is postured up aggressively. Oh my, that was so awkward, but Mixwell does find it. And loWel's a million miles away, chilling out by the spawn, just having a look around. Just, oh, this is gorgeous. There's a couple more rounds to play with for now. It looks like G2 are back on course. They've righted the ship here, and you can see the economy's taken a beating for Heretics.
It has indeed a wide default from G2. AvovA's actually got himself tucked into the TP, finds the first, but Pyth and Ardiis respond. nieSoW and AvovA fall. pAura now in a position he's got to hold down B side, but nobody coming in just yet other than the owl drone. loWel might catch Pyth, and he does indeed. This is all information in favor of G2, though. Again, they know exactly where the remaining members are at least, but loWel will find davidp on A site. This is interesting now. This spy cam is huge from pAura.
This is incredible. He was going to be fed alive, but pAura finds paTiTek and back away slightly. 30 HP, just sees Ardiis on the way out. The man's got moves. He will not be pinned down. And again, the information free-flowing here as Ardiis wants to do this all on his own, but the HP is so low. And the other team now closing in. Heretics, the net just getting closer and closer. Caught eventually. Heretics do get one on the board. One towards elbow. They're happy to give up the site, at least for the plant, and play for the retake because of this. Hunter's Fury is going to be a nuisance. It will deny the plant at least for a second or two. paTiTek did find one of the rotators, so this becomes a bit more of an issue now. Heretics better be ready for what's coming their way. Now the defensive wall gets put up by G2, defending this spike plant, and you can see there's no freebies being given here.
Yeah, he's got to back up because of the showstopper. Actually, a lot of utility invested over towards elbow. AvovA and loWel looking to take control here. davidp got to hold the line. pAura finds one. Pyth and davidp, though, respond with 2 of their own. Ardiis with a 3rd. A fantastic hold from G2. Everyone chiming in, shutting that down, putting them on 12 rounds. Angles, clearing things actively, using utility the way that they have here. And straight away again, Mixwell opens this one up.
Yeah, they want to make this hurt. They want to try and do this right here, right now. nieSoW is still trying to fight the good fight for Heretics. Dips back in, does do some damage, but look at what's left. paTiTek has so much room. He's basically holding 2 of their players back, and they can't do much about it. It's a bold peek out, and loWel's going to die for it. pAura and Nukkye has just had to watch as these guys have shown unbreakable will coming back in. They got absolutely trounced in map 1 on that comeback, and it's got to have stung. Their egos were surely bruised, but Heretics now have just been pressured down. Unless pAura and Nukkye can do something, this one is done, and we're going to go to a map 3, but pAura now, it's all on you. A 1v3 to play with. Time not on your side, and neither of those bullets, but he does find one. The cross is treacherous. The time ticks. 27 HP, 5 bullets. It's Mixwell to close. I cannot imagine a better player to do it. And that is just a steely gaze of focus. This man is just playing for business now.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you wish to be featured in our next video, check out the description below for the link to submit your clips.